welcome to a channel Muse. I'm here to bring you guys your intention and focus for today. I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes, your comments. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, all of that good stuff here. Let's go ahead and see what the universe have for us today, the energies that we will be dealing with. What I do is I just take the general energies, forgiveness, that is the general energy, right? So let's see what energies are coming towards us. See what energies are coming towards us. Oh, hold on a second. Nope, too many cards. Let's see here. Just ask the universe what energies will be coming towards us. What energies we will be leaving behind. Okay, the unknown energies, the energies that we don't know what's playing out in the background, and the energies that we do know or need to know. All right. All right. So we have 3 cards here. We have despondence. This is what could be coming towards us. Mysticism. And we have quest. All right. Overall energies is forgiveness. All right. So what energies are we leaving behind, or the energies that is supporting us with this here forgiveness? What energies are we leaving behind, and what energies is supporting us with this forgiveness? All right, there we go. Release. Release. That's the energy that we're leaving behind, and that's the energy that is, or that's the energy that's supporting us. All right, the energy that we don't know is recovery. Recovery. Energies that we need to know, or that we know. Energies that we need to know, or that we know. What are the energies that we soulmate? All right, juicy reading here. I'm sensing this already. All right, so we have soulmate as the energies that we don't know, or whatever it is that we need to know. All right, so let me go ahead and get into this reading. This is a beautiful reading. I mean, I'm already excited for you guys. Some beautiful energy. We got forgiveness here, right? So it feels like this energy of forgiveness, it's talking about maybe someone that you could have seen as a monster, or someone who's playing this role, the role of a monster or the role of a big bad wolf. It could be a soulmate, right? I mean, the idea of a soulmate, we've kind of toward it a little bit. We kind of think that soulmate is that individual that is going to be with us for the rest of our lives, and we're going to spend our entire life, you know, with this individual. But the soulmate is much more than that, right? When we come in contact, or when we meet a soulmate, one of our soulmates, because I believe we can have more than one soulmate. But the soulmate energy is actually you being able to see you, right? You learning to love yourself through someone else's eyes, right? And that individual can turn out to be a monster, right? With the horns. You know, this big bad wolf, this individual that may have been physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, but you love them so much, you were willing to do whatever it took to be with them or to stay with them. You know, you took the abuse, you took the cheating, you took all of this energy that they dished out to you You knew you didn't deserve it, but the universe said, I had to send this individual to you in order for you to release yourself, right? In order for you to release yourself. Release yourself from what? What am I releasing myself from, right? From despondence, right? You have to forgive yourself, right? Soulmate energy is all about seeing or learning to love yourself through someone else's eyes. Yes, the soulmate can turn him or herself into a twin flame if you both begin to learn the lessons that you need to learn so that you can grow. But normally, or usually, or in this day and age, in this era, in this paradigm, right? When I say this day and age, we're moving into the age of Aquarius. So the universe is trying to speed up recovery, trying to speed up wholeness, and us being able to be balanced, right? And free of all of this despondent energy that we have going around us, free from the mysticism of others, right? The unknown, the things that we don't know about ourselves. The universe wants us to see this reflected. And how? What is the best way to do that? Use someone that you are attached to. Love is always attached to letting go, right? Usually when you love someone so much to the point where you can't see the love that you have for yourself, you eventually have to let that individual go, because they will continue to hurt and abuse you until you see yourself for who you are, until you release and accept you and love you. You have to love you first. So looks like you guys could be dealing with some energy. The soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. A soulmate could be someone that you're very close with, right? This individual on a spiritual level just helps you to grow, right? To grow, to be the best you. Behind the scenes though, because you don't know it. Behind the scenes. The universe is offering keys to recovery, right? If you could just look at yourself, know who you are, look at yourself in the mirror, know who you are, love yourself for who you are, see yourself through that individual's eyes, right? It's a quest, right? And this quest can cause some despondency, and this quest is definitely about mysticism, the unknown, the hidden, right? Things that we don't understand, things that we don't know about. It's a journey, it's a quest that we go on. Understanding who we are. When it comes to forgiveness, the soulmate. Who and what is the soulmate, right? What individual in your life that you love so much, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, right? You continue to allow them to abuse, to use, to judge you, right? And how do you see yourselves through their eyes, right? Do you believe that you are what you see? Do you believe you are what they see? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves, because we're dealing with some forgiveness energy, and the universe this is a beautiful energy, right? The universe is sending us a very beautiful energy, the energy of forgiveness. And the forgiveness is all about forgiving yourself first, because whatever an individual does to you, you have allowed them. So you first have to give yourself, and then you release, right? This energy is backing us. This is the energy that you know, the release, it has our back. We've released, right? We've released. We've shed the tears. We've cried our heart out. We've done all that we can do, and it's time to forgive, recover, and move on from this soulmate. Who is this soulmate? Who is this individual that you're allowing to cloud your judgment, your eyes from seeing? It's forgiveness. It's yourself. It's you, right? The soulmate is you. They're reflecting how you see yourself. And I know that's kind of hard to believe because you're like, I don't see myself that way, right? I don't see myself how they see me. But this is the purpose and the reason for soulmates. Soulmates come into our lives so that we can see the love that we have for ourselves. Right? They're the ones that help us grow. Right? If we've never loved ourselves and you get that soulmate energy, or if we do love ourselves so much, and you can attract a soulmate that can come into your life and to try to deter you from the love that you have for yourself, right? It's kind of like a game. It's kind of like a test. Why would this? Well, the universe wants you to see, or wants you to know when to stand your ground, when to keep your boundaries, and how to play out this energy when it comes your way. Because when your true twin flame, when you meet your true twin flame, you have to be ready and prepared for an endless journey, right? That journey will never end because it's you. It's like you meeting yourself. Are you ready for that? Have you met every aspect and every parts of you through someone else's eyes? The real you? And that's the only way you'll know who you are, right? You see it play out in other people. What are you willing to accept, right? What are your standards? How do you set yourself apart from how someone else sees you? So the universe is saying, I'm sending you that forgiving energy because I want you to recover, right? Because why? Why is it? Because we're about to enter into the age of Aquarius, right? A very dramatic energy that's coming our way. We need to be cleansed. We need to be free, right? To be able to create the reality that we want and not allow other people to come in and to create it. So we get tested on every angles, every degrees. We're going to be tested this year. Do you really know who you are? Do you really know where you stand? Not only through your eyes, but if someone else, if you meet another individual that may feel like they're your soulmate, and they turn out to be, some type of monster, where you think this is your soulmate, but they turn out to be some type of monster, how can you stand against that? Will you be able to calm that beast? Will you be able to forgive them? However they treat you, will you be able to forgive? So everyone's looking for their soulmate. Everyone wants their twin flame. Get ready to meet yourself and how you truly see yourself on the inside. It's going to be revealed from the people that you meet and the relationships that you have with others. This is how we learn who we really are. This is the test, right? Right? And it's going, like I said, there's a lot of mysticism in it because it's like, I don't feel that way about myself. Do you? Right? I'm not despondent. Are you? Right? Because look at this woman. Does she look despondent? Right? She doesn't look despondent. She has a world inside of her. She has a world inside of her. And that's what the universe wants us to see. We have an entire universe inside of us. Right? We have to be tested at every angle. And it's a quest. We're going on a quest. When you see this individual here, you see the young child. And the young child is looking up to the older. Right? Looking up to the ancestor. But the ancestor is the child, and the child is the ancestor. How does that work? Right? How can the soulmate be me? How can that be me? Because it's all the energy that you've projected out. That's how it's you, right? There's wavelengths, there's energy frequencies that's picked up, that's emanated from you, and it's picked up in the universe. And just like the wind, sends it right your way so that you can learn how to forgive yourself. All right, you guys, I do want to thank you so much for tuning in. It's always an honor and a pleasure to bring these intentions and purposes for you today. Remember, the general energy is about forgiveness. What we have coming to us is a quest that we're going to go on regarding mysticism and despondence. What is supporting us, the energy that is supporting us, is release, right? The universe is helping us to release ourselves through forgiveness. All right, so that we can recover possibly from a soulmate type of energy. Remember, we're in a new paradigm. We're going into a new age. A lot of our concepts and ideas about this topic here are outdated. All right, because what happens is the universe will bring in situations, it will bring in people, it'll bring in things or themes or set themes that's going to help us to grow and free us from energies that are not serving us anymore. Okay, so just a recap of the intention, a recap of the focus: forgiveness, release, right? Know that we're on a journey, we're on a quest into ourselves, into the world, our inner world, right? And it's going to be very mystical, you guys. It's going to be very mystical. Thank you for viewing. Until next time, I love you guys.